Hey guys, it's me Arlene, Delicious Delights. Welcome to my channel. So today I'll be talking about Yves Saint Laurent Elle, released in 2007. I have been intrigued with this perfume for quite a while, mostly because I have heard this fragrance being compared to the discontinued Dior Midnight Poison, which is a fragrance that I love, and I'm sad that they discontinued. So I've been testing this one for a while. The notes in YSL Elle on the top are lychee, peony, and lemon. The mid notes are pink pepper, rose, jasmine, and freesia. And the base notes are patchouli, vetiver, cedar, and ambrette. So what do I get out of YSL Elle? Okay, so the first sniff, not the first sniff, but as soon as I put it on my skin, I smell a very tart and sharp, spicy pomegranate. And pomegranate isn't in the notes, but it's giving me pomegranate / cranberry juice vibes in this one, along with a spicy pink pepper and maybe a touch of cinnamon, which I think is fantastic, you guys. The sweetness in here isn't like cotton candy or candy sweet. It's more like that authentic sour, almost sweet and sour cranberry pomegranate kind of tartness that I get. And it actually reminds me of a cocktail, a cranberry / pomegranate juice cocktail. And there was ice in it, and then the ice has melted so that it's become a little bit more watery. And then they sprinkled some cinnamon and pink pepper on the top of this cocktail. The opening is just phenomenal, you guys. I love that extra spicy kick to this realistic fruity red berry accord in here, or fruity notes, and it's fantastic. So that's the opening. About 5 minutes later, things change quite a bit. This fragrance does morph a lot on my skin, and it starts slowly turning into a semi-sweet, musky scent. And I also smell some woodsiness. So, you know, that opening of that tart fruit does start to fade, but it does keep a little bit of that sweetness, and it becomes muskier, woodsier, and darker. And this is where I pick up on this dark, sexy rose, and also the patchouli becomes stronger and stronger as this fragrance dries down. So yeah, this one definitely gives me some gothic vibes, where in the beginning it was nice and fresh and fun and fruity and sweet, but then as time goes, it just gets darker and more serious, mysterious, a little bit smoky too, musky, woodsy, rosy, and patchouli. Patchouli is the most prominent, especially in the dry down of this scent. And I just love, as I said earlier, I love the transitions of this fragrance. Sorry. I love how this fragrance transitions from, you know, the top to mid to the dry down. So is it similar to Midnight Poison? I'm going to say that in the dry down especially, that's where I can see the connection between the two. And it's not exactly the same, but that same deep, dark rose and patchouli vibe that you get in Midnight Poison, which is probably my favorite part of Midnight Poison. I do get that same kind of feeling in YSL Elle, but this is slightly sweeter and maybe slightly less dark, but it is still in that dark, has this darkness about it. And yeah, if you are missing Midnight Poison, maybe you can give this one a try. And I'll just say they're not exactly the same, but I do get that same feeling with it, especially in the dry down, not so much in the in the top notes. But all in all, it's a wonderful scent, you guys. It's absolutely beautiful. I might have to get a bottle of this because I just find it to be so interesting. Really classy, elegant, and a bit challenging, especially because of how this perfume morphs and changes on skin, and it's a lovely scent. So yeah, this one gets a thumbs up from me. I love this scent. YSL Elle. Would definitely recommend to test it out, especially if you are a fan of Midnight Poison. Just don't expect it to be the exact same, but it might give you those same fuzzy feelings as it does for me. So that was my review of YSL Elle. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please let me know in the comments what you think of this fragrance, and if you think that it's similar or similar at all or somewhat similar to Midnight Poison. I'd love to hear it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.